Hi guys, Lupton here again from BAL. Welcome back to our Stay Positive and Back Stronger campaign and our BAL Tiling A to Z, which today we are going to speak about M for Mosaic, which refers to a collection of small ceramic, porcelain, stone or glass tesserae, usually mounted upon a mesh sheet material, and it can include various shapes from square to hexagonal. Before we go into some hints and tips with regards to installing mosaic sheets, I just want to make you aware of a couple of the things that you should be mindful of. And that is, believe it or not all tiles that make their way into this industry are suitable and can have fixing issues. And in the case of mosaics, first thing is that we work on the 25% rule, which means that the mosaic backings themselves should not obscure more than 25% of the body of the tile, so as to allow the adhesive to make contact with 75% of the tile. I can also personally tell you that I have seen on site on a few occasions tiles mounted on mosaic sheets mounted on water soluble backings, which of course means that wet adhesives, backgrounds and wet environments can actually cause the tesserae to delaminate from the backings themselves and clearly fail from there on onwards. So first and foremost, and not just in the case of mosaic, but for any tile, never take a tile for granted, and never take it that a tile is a tile, and that every tile can be fixed. At BAL, we can actually test the tiles for you, whether you're the specifier, the contractor or the installer, for the suitability, and we can also give you a fixing solution too, and we do that for free when you recommend or you use our products and systems. Okay, on to fixing techniques and ways to help you install mosaics with a little more reason to get the best possible finish. And the first thing is, as always, with any tile installation, make sure your background is suitable and flat or consistently even. And I say consistently even because obviously in the case of mosaics, it offers us the chance to tile to curved forms such as benches and curved shower walls, for example. Other things would be, from my own experience, which is adjustment and open time can be key when installing mosaic sheets. So to get the most from your adhesives, think about priming the background too with products like BAL Prime APD or BAL Bond SBR at the correct dilution rates. That will prevent the background from removing the water from your adhesive too quickly, which is especially useful if you have to use a rapid setting adhesive such as BAL's Rapid Flex 1. Which would be the case if you were installing natural stone mosaic. But for ceramic, glass and porcelains, you could use adhesives such as White Star Plus, Max Flex Fibre, and of course the all new Flex 1 product. They all have excellent non-slip properties, which is especially useful. And just for you to make you aware, non-slip is classified with the letter T. So for example, on a product you may see C2TES1. Now that's what you may see on a bag of Flex 1, for example, which means cement based, modified, non-slip, extended open time, S1 being deformable. Use the correct trowel size, and I know it sounds obvious to many, but we do see the odd messy job for smaller tesserae, put my teeth in, with thin backing meshes. You'd be looking at a 4mm notch trowel, for example, but of course always check the coverage, and if you're in any doubt whatsoever, change the trowel size as necessary. A good tip is to apply the sheets by laying them over a flat paddle, such as a grout floor, and place them into the adhesive and then apply even pressure with the same flat paddle again, and try and avoid using your hands and your fingers as to the tesserae, because that will apply uneven pressure and clearly could impact on the finish. Stagger the sheets too, okay? Don't stagger them in stacks or rows. In doing so, it will break the eye line, because when you stack them in rows, it tends to draw your eye to joints that kind of start to open up a little and things like that. So again, stagger the joints is key. And lastly, after the adhesive is obviously set, be aware that when grouting, you're obviously going to have a lot more joints to finish. So try to avoid grouting an entire room in one go, as the extra time needed to finish the mosaic panel well could inevitably lead to overwashing of the grout in other areas and inconsistent finish and colour, or even possible staining of the tiles too. As always, for more advice, product selection and practical guidance on installing mosaics, or need anything else, please feel free to contact us via our website or even through our social media channels. Pick up the phone to one of our distributors, sales managers, TTSs. We are there to support you. Take care and stay safe. Thank you very much.